All right, let's have an honest conversation. Because this one's uncomfortable, and that's exactly why most guys never hear it. Desperation is not always obvious. It's not always the guy blowing up her phone at 2 a.m. or sending the "you up" text for the third time in a row. Most of the time, desperation is quiet. It's subtle. It shows up in small habits, small patterns, small moments that individually seem harmless, but together send one very clear message: I need your approval to feel okay about myself. And bro, women feel that, even when they can't name it, even when they're not consciously analyzing you. Something in their gut goes off and suddenly the energy shifts. Suddenly she's less available. Suddenly her replies get shorter. And you're sitting there confused because you didn't do anything wrong, except you did. You just didn't know it. That's what this video is about. Not to make you feel bad, but to make you aware. Because you cannot fix something you can't see. Here are 7 signs you're coming across as desperate without realizing it. Let's get into it. Number 1. You reply too fast every single time. Now look, replying fast once in a while is fine. You were on your phone, you saw the message, you responded, normal. But when you reply in under 30 seconds, literally every time no matter what, it starts painting a picture. It says you were waiting. It says your phone was already in your hand hoping she'd text. It says her message is the most important thing happening in your life right now. And that's the problem, not because playing slow is some tactic, but because if her text genuinely is the most important thing happening in your life right now, that's the real issue. Have things going on. Be genuinely busy sometimes. Let your reply speed reflect your actual life, not your anxiety level. When you respond like a man who has a full day, it communicates something powerful without you saying a single word. Number 2, you over-explain everything. She asks a simple question. You write 4 paragraphs. She goes quiet for a few hours. You send a follow-up message explaining the previous message. You make one joke and then immediately clarify it in case she took it wrong. Bro, this is desperation leaking through your words. Over-explaining comes from fear. Fear that she misunderstood you. Fear that she's judging you. Fear that if you don't manage her perception carefully enough, she'll pull away. And that fear is palpable. Women can feel the anxiety behind a wall of text. Keep it clean, keep it simple. Say what you mean and then stop. If she misunderstands something, she'll ask. Trust the conversation enough to let it breathe. Number 3, you agree with everything she says. She says something you genuinely disagree with and you go, yeah, totally, I see your point. She mentions she hates something you actually love and suddenly you've never been that into it either. You mirror her opinions, her taste, her views, because somewhere in your brain you think agreement equals connection. It doesn't. It equals invisibility. When you have no opinions of your own, when you shape yourself around whatever she seems to want, you're not being likable. You're being unreadable, and you can't be attracted to someone you can't fully see. The guys who get chased have perspectives. They push back with a smile. They say, nah, I actually think the opposite, and hold it calmly. That's not arrogance. That's a spine. And a spine is attractive. Number 4, you bring up the future too fast. You've been talking for 2 weeks and you're already making plans 3 months out. You're referencing inside jokes that don't exist yet. You're talking about things you two should do together like it's already locked in. Slow down. This one comes from excitement, which isn't a bad thing, but unchecked excitement reads as attachment before there's anything real to be attached to. It puts pressure on something that hasn't had time to grow naturally. She starts feeling like you've already made a decision about her before she's made one about you, and that imbalance kills the tension that attraction needs to build. Stay in the present. Enjoy what's actually happening right now instead of fast-forwarding to a future she hasn't signed up for yet. Number 5, you fish for reassurance constantly. Did that come across weird? Are you still interested? You seem different today. Did I do something? Just checking we're good. Listen, occasional check-ins are human, but when you're constantly looking for her to confirm that everything is okay, that she still likes you, that you haven't messed anything up, you're putting your emotional stability in her hands, and that is exhausting for her. She doesn't want to be your therapist. She doesn't want to manage your confidence. A grounded man handles his own emotions internally. He doesn't outsource his peace of mind to the woman he's trying to attract. If something feels off, sit with it. Process it. Come to her calm, not craving reassurance. Number 6. You're always the one initiating everything. Every conversation, you started it. Every plan, you suggested it. Every good morning, you sent it first. Every time the thread goes quiet, you're the one who brings it back. And you've convinced yourself that this means you care more, that you're being consistent, that you're putting in effort. But here's what it actually looks like from her side. She's not initiating because she doesn't feel the need to. You've made yourself so available, so reliably there, that there's zero urgency for her to reach out. She knows you'll do it. Balance matters. Let her initiate sometimes, not as a test, not as a game, but because a real connection goes both ways. If you're always the one driving, you don't actually know if she wants to be in the car. Number 7. Your mood is completely controlled by her response. She replies quickly and your whole day is great. She goes quiet for a few hours and suddenly you're in your head, anxious, replaying the last thing you said, trying to figure out what went wrong. Your emotional state rises and falls based entirely on her behavior. And bro, she can feel that too. Not always directly, but in how your energy shifts, in how differently you talk to her when you're feeling insecure versus when you're feeling good. In the subtle desperation that creeps into your words when you haven't heard from her in a while. Your peace cannot live inside her phone. Your confidence cannot depend on her validation. The moment you take your emotional stability back, the moment your good day stops requiring her participation, everything changes. You become someone she has to work to affect, and that is magnetic. Here's the truth nobody wants to say out loud. Desperation isn't a character flaw. It comes from caring, from wanting something real, from being human. But when it leaks into your behavior unchecked, it quietly pushes away the very thing you're trying to hold on to. The fix isn't to care less. The fix is to build a life, a mindset, and a sense of self that doesn't need her to complete it. Do that, and the desperation disappears on its own. Drop a comment and tell me which one of these hit closest to home. And if you want to know the exact habits that make women feel that pull towards you naturally, without any of this, go watch that video next. That's your next step. Stay locked in. Peace.